Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mengs, and I welcome you to part 22 of Let's Play Fire Emblem 7. I have some delicious white wine here. I am celebrating the fact that I am back with my Fire Emblem 7 Let's Play. And I realized I just posted a video, but that was a very old video. That was made last summer. I realized I had one part which I hadn't published yet before I left for my studies. But now I'm back on vacation, and I have the ability to resume my Fire Emblem 7 Let's Play. And I'm very, very anxious to do that, because it's really left a bad taste in my mouth to leave it unfinished, especially not when we're so close to the finish. And you guys know what happens when I drink wine and play Fire Emblem. Bad things. Alright, I don't remember where we are. Crazed Beasts. I can't even remember what chapter that is. Is that the chapter where I get spammed with enemies? The Byrne royal family is a pageant of power, love, and hate. Ella would find himself embroiled in their troubles. He has been sent to recover the Byrne family treasure, the Fire Emblem. It has been stolen from the palace vaults. Relying on information that he has uncovered in the city, Hector heads south to an area filled with lakes and marshes. Oh, I think I know what kind of map this is, and if it is, I will know very well what to do here. Chapter 25, Crazed Beasts. Yes, it's this map. I remember this map all too well. Anyway.
You there! Open the cell.
Lady Sonia? But the prisoner. My orders are that none may see him.
Open the cell. Did you hear me?
Yes. Oh, aren't you a lovely one? I pray you'll forgive the cramped quarters.
Haskell Grenzer, once and former Count of Byrne's Lanscrone. A man whose battlefield prowess was fared far and wide, until you invited your citizens to your castle and slaughtered them. Stripped of your title, you fled the king and joined the Black Fang. Is that accurate summary?
You know me well, it would seem.
You were even made one of the Four Fangs. Spending the rest of your days in this place seems so wasteful. I've heard that Brendan calls you the Beast, a monster who would massacre an entire village to kill one person. He doesn't know how to enjoy his work. Never harm any innocents. Bah! The Black Fang bring justice to those above the law. Quite droll jokes, don't you think? I'm going to release you, Counts. I have a job for you. Something you love. What do you say? Are you interested?
Why not? Can't be worse than rotting here. And I must say I do love my work. Now tell me, what is the name of my targets? This is a really remote area, isn't it? Yeah, few people call this area home. Hector, are you sure about this? Is the Fire Emblem really here? Yeah, I paid a small ransom for this information. There's no mistake. Look, do you see those three rundown fortresses? I was told the thieves who based themselves there stole the emblem.
Thieves? I wonder if it's true.
We'll simply have to go and confirm it for ourselves. Come on, let's go.
Oh, wait, you two.
This looks... It's them! Uh-oh. How did you not notice that? It's about time. Shall we get started? Lord Pascal, are you sure? Should we tell him, the chief we found them? You don't understand, do you? If we tell anyone the Four Fangs will take over, I will not let my prey be snatched away by those spoiled children. But if you wish to be executed for desertion, I'll not stop you from fleeing. I think we would be more fun to fight, though, don't you think? Shall we proceed, gentlemen? Looks like we're completely surrounded. I don't think we'll lose if we fight, but these are not the most favorable conditions. Okay, I don't care who, but someone needs to break out and seize those fortresses. Got that? We'll seize all three of them. Alright, so this map is known as the unit spam map of doom, which means that you just get pounded with units. They aren't actually particularly strong, but it's a very good map to get some experience if you have some low-level targets, because you got a lot of axe users coming from this fortress, you have a bunch of cavaliers with lances coming from this fortress, and you have a lot of magic users coming from this fortress, as well as Pegasus Knights coming in from all angles. Getting to save this village without the aid of a flyer can be really tricky. You need to shoot down the pirates, preferably with the use of the ballista. Luckily we have two pretty awesome snipers right here. I actually almost even doesn't remember who I have on my roster, but I have the list here, so... Okay. Yes, I know who I can use and who I can't. Besides, everyone who's on my roster should be among the first guys here. Yeah, I can see. So, For example, I know Hector, Sarah, Will, Rebecca. No, not Hector. Sarah, Will, Rebecca, Marcus, Guy, Lynn, Matthew, and Wallace. They're all part of the of my draft. Everyone else is not. So, and Lynn is level 20. So, do I really even need to bring her along? Well, I guess I could. She has to support with Wallace if I'm not mistaken. I did get Wallace in the last map. I did check out the last video, so it's about time to start building that. Will has all his supports decked out. I'm not sure if Rebecca has any more supports. Sarah could actually go get her... No, wait. Matthew has maxed his support with Guy. Alright. I guess this is a good map to try out our new axe user on. The thing is about this map is you really want to bench all your expensive weapons, because if there's one thing you're going to be facing on this map, it's a lot of weak enemies, so iron weapons are pretty solid. And you need a lot of them. A Lance Reaver for Matthew, though, is not a bad idea. Bench the silver sword. The slim sword is really not useful. Let's get an iron sword. And a lance cleaver. As well as a... There is no secret shop on this map, as far as I'm concerned. You know, Hector could really sell some shits. But he can keep the secret card, the silver card for now. Let's bench the shine. Let's get another lightning. We could use up the one actually with limited uses on. I don't like leaving things to hang here. We'll drop the brave bow and the killer bow, and we'll just... Actually, we don't have that many bows left. We have an iron bow with 45 uses left, so that should be good actually. Yeah, I think that's fine. Marcus has hand axes, javelins, iron swords, everything he needs really. I wouldn't mind giving him an iron axe though, or maybe even an iron lance. I think that might be a good idea. Yeah. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna get him another hand axe, because if I remember correctly, there's going to be a lot of enemies to kill. You need to make sure you don't run out of weapons. Right, are we good? Are we good? I think we're good. I think we're pretty good. Alright, let's go check out... Well, we should ask... do we have the... No, we don't have the lady on our team. That's on normal mode. You can tell it's a long time since I played, so... What I think I'll do is going to be a rush of Cavaliers coming at me, like a shit ton of Cavaliers, and they're not particularly powerful, so I think I'll just send Wallace at them with an iron axe. There's a good time to level up his axe level, because it's actually E, and I would like it to be S rank, because he's a good target to use the Basiliscos. Marcus already has S rank in lances, so he's going to use the Rex Hasta. I'm talking about the final map, of course. I'll put both of my archers in range of the... I'll put Marcus here, actually. Speaking of these bandits, I think Guy, really, he's level 7, but, I mean, there's no one else who could really benefit from the experience. Sarah is going to cap out soon anyway, so I think I'll just send Guy at these pirates. I see no reason, really, to push the issue. I should also check if they got any stealable items. I don't see anything. No, it doesn't look like there's anything stealable at all. So I'll keep Marcus in the back, and I think these positions actually work pretty well for me. Yeah, I think I'll just go. Save. Deploy Molinas? Sure. Alright, so we're just gonna go. I think a lot of the Pegasus Knights are going to aggro initially, so I'm going to equip... I'm just going to go equip the Iron Axe immediately. And we can start shooting down. We need to shoot down the pirates, because since we don't have a flower, we can't get to the villages. So we need to... Can I move? I can't move this turn, sadly. So I'm going to shoot down this guy. Actually, I need to focus on this guy, because he's the closest. But I can shoot that other guy. They don't move fast in water, so I can shoot down the other guy next turn. Now, you generally will never double in a ballista, because they weigh so much. Maybe if you equip a brave bow. I should also actually move them towards each other, so they get the supportive bonuses. That's actually a very good idea. And I guess Guy can just go massacre these guys now. I should have given him another iron sword, actually. Guess we could keep Matthew within his range just for lols. And we could also keep Sarah up here. Sand actually gives you 105 avoidance. I did not know that. You learn something every day. So, do we have... How do we have the animations on? I think I actually want to give Sarah... I have given her animations, that's fine. Alright. And with Marcus... not really sure what I'll do with Marcus, actually. Could certainly send him out, but does he really need the experience? I don't think he does. I'll just equip a lance on him. There we go, I'll just leave Hector there for the time being. So that pirate is actually moving towards me, that's interesting. And if all of those pirates are going to be like that, I don't think I'll even bother with the animations for Guy. I might turn off most of the animations in this map, because there's a lot of cannon fodder in this map. I think it's designed to be that way, so you can level up some low-level units. Right now I don't really have any units that desperately needs leveling up. There's actually very few. So, this map is going to be not so challenging in that regard, but it's going to be a little bit tricky for me to get, Oh, crap. That's very annoying. I should have... That happens when you go into the, ballista there, you get attacked by the Pegasus. Unless you shoot it down, which you can do. I missed Marcus, though. Still doesn't get any experience, but that's fine. We still love you. Oh, you're gonna shoot on Will. Okay, that's right. Will has a shit ton of defense. That's what I really like about him. He's like a tank with a bow. And there's the magic users coming. That's where the problem begins, really. Alright, so now I think I'll turn off animations for Guy at least, because honestly he's just going to massacre all these guys and there's really nothing they can do about it. We're gonna send Wallace up here, and we're gonna be equipping an Iron Axe. I would prefer to get Lynn's support up with Wallace. So let's see, if we move over here with Will, we can start shooting down this guy. Sadly we can't kill him just yet, but I'm planning on doing that next turn. But now they got their support bonuses, so I can shoot down this guy. Oh, now you get the critical. Let us heal up Will. What to do with this Pegasus Knight, I honestly do not know. Steel Axe, okay. I'll just stick around with Marcus. I don't really feel like giving him any more experience. Has he leveled up all of his weapon proficiency skills now? He could, I think he could get his axe rank up to A if he doesn't have that already. We could probably check that. He has A rank in axes and A rank in swords, so he's as good as he will ever get, really. Oh, the boss is attacking. Well, that's cool. I am Count Pascal Grenser of Lanskron, the man who will cut short your miserable lives. Yes, the boss of this chapter moves. He's a bit of a troll, that one. But I think Wallace shouldn't have any huge problems bringing him down. I've been playing so much Fire Emblem 4, I was actually thinking to myself right now, oh crap, I shouldn't have pulled the boss, because now he's going to give leadership stars to the Cavaliers. You know, I actually quite like... Oh. Anyway, my plan is to try to get Wallace axe skill up to S rank. Because he will actually, yeah, he will kill these Cavaliers in one turn. And there's going to be a lot of Cavaliers in this map, trust me. There's going to be so many Cavaliers. And once the Shine Wizards come, as I call them, the monks, I can turn on my hand axe. I think I got 2, so that should last me a while. This is also some good experience for Wallace. He's actually one of my lower level units. He only has, he's only level 1 general, so at least I think he is. I guess we'll find out. Nope, I don't really see the point in shooting on Valis. Oh, they're actually shooting on them. That's semi-annoying. That guy has a hand axe, which is also very annoying. Alright, here comes the pirates. Those guys will actually go towards the village. That guy, that is. So I need to shoot him down. So these guys are actually moving towards me, but this guy, this little shit right here, he's gonna try to take the village, and I'm not gonna let him. I don't even remember what drops in the village, but all I know is that it's a village, so I want to save it. I guess Marcus can offer some protection against these guys right here. I guess it's hand axe time. Oh, this guy's a halberd. That's actually very dangerous. Alright, so I think what I'll do now is I'll move up here, and I think I'll just, well, I think I'm gonna kill this boss eventually. And I think also I'll turn off animations for Wallace, quite be truthfully. Quite be truthful, I'm not even sure that's the name, or that's the thing to say, but quite be truthfully, I will. Alright, so Wallace off with the animations. He's gonna murder all of these guys. Look at how many guys. This is like Fire Emblem 1 style reinforcements right here. And Wallace is actually level 1, okay. Well, I'm gonna start by taking away this idiot with a hand axe. That felt good. And as you can see, we're not done yet, not by a long shot. Hammer! They all have hammers and one halberd. Fire Emblem logic. Alright, let's move Lynn away a little bit. And yes, I did turn on Sarah's animations simply because she's more of a fighter in this playthrough than anything else. She's actually level 12, that's insane. Look at those stats. That is a cleric if I ever saw one. Of course he's gonna attack Wallace. I might need to use a physics stave on him. The boss is actually able to dwindle him down somewhat. And the pirates do deal a little bit of damage to him. But he's going to massacre all of these guys. If he doesn't get S rank this chapter, then I don't know who will. Look at all those guys. There's 2 coming from the fort in the north, and there's 3 coming from the fort every single turn. And they're all gonna die. Well, let's sit back, drink some wine, and watch the massacre. Again, as I said before, I do really think this chapter is intended for you to level up units that lag behind. Because these units are not challenging by the least. Yay! Weapon level increase! Progress. That's good. Oh, level up. Strength, luck, and defense. Well, classic Wallace level up right there. Some speed wouldn't hurt him, but he's still doubling these guys. Wouldn't hurt at all. Could actually just go and capture the fortress. There'd be no one to stop him. Bum bum bum. But here comes the bishops though. They could actually prove a little bit of a problem. A little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Alright, let's do some more damage to the boss. Let's see, maybe we'll actually heal him up with the physics. We stand over here, we will reach him. I don't want to take any chances with Wallace. Alright, so is he... Oh, she's not... Nah, she's exactly outside the boss's range, which is pretty cool. Orphan Maker! That would be the name of Marcus's axe, if I ever gave it one. Orphan Maker, that just sounds so badass. Just listen to that. Okay, let's see, more pirates to shoot down. Crit would be nice, that certainly would help a lot. We have 2 more ballista shots left. So, if there's no more pirates coming from that angle, that'd be great. This guy has a halberd. It doesn't really matter who we attack. These guys have a 0% chance of killing me. Oh. Guy, what's up with that? Maybe we should move... Nah, Marcus is fine. And again, the boss is being annoying. I'm gonna kill him in 2 turns anyway, so... Oh! Ugh, okay. Okay, that was... As I said, you gotta be careful of those halberds. You gotta be real careful about those halberds. Gonna level up for Guy, he's probably gonna level hit points. Hit points, strength, speed, and resistance. Wow! If there's one thing I remember, it's the fact that my guy sucks balls. I mean, he's still a good unit, but in terms of level ups, he has gotten so much hit point level ups, it's sickening. Alright. What you gonna do? Nope, you can't do anything. Hope you guys understand why I turned off the animations for this chapter. I mean, it's even gonna take some time, even without animations. Alright. Oh! Let's drink some more wine. You know, this is actually kind of dangerous. I could get really drunk from this chapter. The thing is, if the chapter is really challenging, then I am so tense I can't drink wine, so then it just gets warm and then I don't drink it, but now, while it's still ice cold, and there's nothing happening, I'm just sitting here drinking wine. Which makes me very drunk. Yeah, not yet, but I will be. Which could theoretically be good for the Let's Play. I've had some pretty decent drunk Let's Plays. I also had some awful ones where I do stupid things. There was one drunk Let's Play that I simply had to delete because it wasn't even fun. It was just me rambling. Stupid nonsense, and Marcus leveled up. Hit point, strength, defense, and resistance. Marcus is actually a solid unit. You know, he's nowhere near the level of Kent Insane if you really take the effort. Oh, what's going on here? Wow, it started! I must negotiate quickly or all the fighting will be done. Who looks to be in charge on this side? Aha! There, that must be the leader. Ah, that's Farina. So, this is Farina. She's one of the 3 Pegasus sisters. She costs 20,000 gold to recruit. She's not power of the draft, so therefore I will not use her. Otherwise, she's a solid unit, but she gets really outshined by Florina, who joins earlier and have better stat growths. Although she's a little bit easier to train, especially considering she appears in this chapter, which is the chapter where you want to train up units. Florina can be a hassle to train on Hector hard mode, because she starts out so weak and there's so many axe users at the early stages of the game, and she only has a lance. So that makes her, you know, a little bit iffy, but if you can train Florina up, I think she becomes a better unit, but I like Florina. She's not bad. She's not bad at all. Alright, let's go kill the boss. Well, we're not gonna kill him yet, but soon. Next turn. Could actually have equipped my hand axe. That wouldn't have been a bad idea. There's monks coming my way soon. Oh, there goes my iron sword. Now, what to do with, I think I'll... I could certainly attack this dude. I think I'm just gonna do that. And the ballista broke. I don't think there's going to be any more reinforcements coming that way. I might as well just shoot my last arrow. Can I kill someone with this thing? I can actually, I can kill this monk. Aha! Useful. Very useful. But I think I'll keep... Oh, I actually... Wow, that's impressive. I looted a Divine Tome from the other side of the map. You know you're impressive when you can do shit like that, right? You know, if the boss actually wants to attack Sarah, then by all means, that's completely fine by me. I don't mind at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit around, I think. Just let Wallace slaughter everyone. And then I could capture the fortress with Guy, and then I could start moving up with my remaining troops. Yeah, the guy is not gonna attack Sarah. He's gonna kick back, relax. And here comes the Pegasus Knights, and I know at one point there's going to be like a bazillion bishops coming out from the fortress. That's fun. Oh. One more guy, Wallace will level up. And I think it's about time to equip the hand axe now, because the monks are rolling in. Hit points, strength, skill, luck. Wow! You know, Wallace, not a bad unit at all, actually. He's pretty solid. I prefer him almost to Oswin. If you can take the hassle to level him up in the Lin story mode, and then promote him in the Lin story mode, so he doesn't start out as a non-general. Unless you want to give the crest a sign, which is a perfectly legit strategy. I actually do not mind Wallace. Oswin has better availability, but it's a breath of fresh air to actually use another general, because I must admit, I've never used Wallace, not even once. I've never seen the point. When you have a unit that joins earlier and in some sense actually has better growths, which he does have. Alright, Pegasus Knights. Pegasus Knights. Even more Pegasus Knights. Actually, he doesn't have that many hand axes. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. He actually missed. Alright, I actually want to heal him up. Can I heal him from here? I can. I should have given him another hand axe instead of a javelin, because they are going to get spent really quickly. So now he has C-rank axes, so he is leveling them up pretty quickly. I can't remember which Fire Emblem game it was, but one Fire Emblem game definitely makes you level up weapons faster when you have a slower weapon equipped. Can't remember which one it is, but it's definitely one of them. So I don't want to get too close here. Could really use to heal up Marcus a little bit. And there's the boss down. Gah! Urgah! Is this death? Is this what I have wrought so oft before? Yes, it is, my friend. Ooh, level up. Strength and luck. I think Wallace is gonna... Oh, he's gonna cap strength. You know who's not gonna cap strength? That warrior over there, because he's gonna die next turn. Could always send Marcus up there with a hand axe. He could join the slaughter. He has hand axes aplenty too. He could give one to Wallace too if he runs short. And I think they'll run out of units before Wallace runs out of axes. Let's just get that out of the way. Oh my god, I gotta heal Marcus up now. I could always just distract those Pegasus Knights. Alright, here she comes. Say, excuse me. Yes, you, the green-faced one. Me? Why are we having frame rate issue? You're really pushing yourself taking on all these enemies. It was not for pleasure. Hey, who are you anyway? You're not with those guys, are you? Me? No, I'm not. I came out here because I heard I could make some gold. What a joke. Only a fool would work for this piddling amount. Skills like mine does not come cheap. You seem pretty sure of yourself. That was almost a burp, by the way. Oh, there we go. I am Farina, a mercenary attached to the Strongwings. Illa's 3rd Division of Pegasus Knights. No doubt you've heard of me. I've heard of Illa mercenaries never betraying their employees. So how much would it cost to hire you for ourselves? Ah, so you have an appreciation for true warriors after all. Let me see. I'm yours for 20,000 gold. 20,000 gold? That's laughable. No sellsword is worth that much. I beg to differ. Your journey is a long one, is it? More than one battle, surely. That requires a special contract, special arrangements. Not to be morbid, but there are sympathy payments to my family in the unlikely event of my death, for example. Not to mention bonuses and hazard pay, medical treatment. Hold on, that's enough. Your fee includes all of that, right? Ah, so you understand. I'm so pleased. Well, what'll it be? Will you hire me? What should I do? Hey, Max, you decide. Should we hire her? Of course not. No way, you're not worth it. Oh, too bad. I'll take my leave of you then. You can always call me if you change your mind. Most expensive prostitute ever. Okay. Let's see. Styr Ranzu. First things first, let's get Marcus healed up. I think a heal staff will do. With her magic, it shouldn't be an issue, really. Alright, let's just equip the lance. I don't want to waste my hand axes. How many do we have left anyway? We have 3, so yay. Yay. Back to the Iron Axe then. Could always give Wallace some more hand axes if we need be. Yeah, let's just kill this guy and capture the forge. That was not a lot of experience. Let's talk to her again. What's this? Have you come to your senses? What should I do? Hey, Manx, you decide. Should we hire her? No! So you're just looking, are you? Think you can handle this on your own? Fine then. I wasted enough time here waiting for you. Goodbye. It's nice knowing you. And I'm just gonna leave these units behind. I see no... could theoretically get some experience here, but... honestly, he'll just get surrounded. I'd much rather just kill these guys. And another level up. That's a lot of experience for Wallace. He's level 5 now. Speed! He leveled speed! He didn't level anything else, but he leveled speed, so I'm happy about that, actually. That's perfect. Oh, Widowmaker! Hataba! Well, that's a female, but you never know. They could swing both ways in Illa. Now I got some nice pictures in my head. It involves 2 Pegasus Knight ladies. Make sweet love. Alright. Another, oh my god, Widowmaker strikes again. I don't know what it is with Marcus and criticals, but I'm glad to see that nothing has changed since last time I played this game. Because this is wonderful. So I think I just want to ride ahead and... oh, another weapon level. Awesome. Because I really want to give him another hand axe. How many more Cavaliers can they send at us? Seems like they've taken a little bit of a break. Alright, let's just kill this guy. And I'm actually just gonna ride up with Marcus. I'm gonna hand him over some hand axes. Let's go capture this fortress. Okay, we have control of this one. That leaves 2 more. I guess we could send Rebecca up here. Let's heal her up. And Lynn also has a support with Wallace, which I quite want to complete. So I guess we could send her up. And I guess Will and Rebecca can see some action right now. They haven't seen much action this chapter, other than using the ballista a little bit. Of course, they're gonna get attacked by the Pegasus Knights, which is annoying. I'm on a forge! Your argument is invalid. As this is the annoying thing about snipers, this thing. The fact that they can't retaliate in melee. That's why I liked Blazer's hack, because it allowed you to, oh, what was the name? The Last Promise. You could use short bows to retaliate in the melee, which is actually really nice. Alright, so, let's just go and make another orphan. We could trade. Here's a hand axe. And I can simply just attack with an iron lance. And we'll just send Wallace over to the last fort. I do recall some bishops spawning somewhere along the line. I'll just do this. We don't need to use the killer bow for that. And I do believe Will is the lowest level here. I could always check, but I think he is the lowest level. Yeah, he's level 1, Rebecca's level 4, so that's definitely the case. And we don't really need Hector here. Nor do we need Matthew, actually. We didn't really need to bring Matthew along. So now Wallace is going to kill off all of the archers. I guess what I could do is I could go check out the shops, but I don't actually need anything at the moment. I'm pretty stocked. I might as well just save my gold for a secret shop or something. Alright, let's give Wallace even more. Actually, you know what? You know what we could do? We could send Marcus to take care of this. know, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I think Wallace has done his part for this chapter. Might as well just build some support with Lynn, and then we'll just ride ahead and slaughter this bishop who's stupid enough to equip a Purge Dome. But he actually did hit Marcus a little bit though, so that's a little bit nasty. But it looks like a bunch of bishops decided to aggro. So again, these guys are really just small fry. I guess we could turn on the animations again. But not for Marcus. He's still gonna have some fun with these guys over there. I'm gonna check out the shop, see if there's anything interesting, but unless they sell like something I really want, I don't really see the points. But I'm definitely gonna check out the village though. And as you can see, these guys can't even harm him. This is really just a waste of javelins, I feel. So I could definitely go cap the fortress right now, but first I gotta go visit the village. Oh my god. Let's just stay and chat a little bit with those two. I'm just gonna ride ahead right here. And let's see what's in the village. Kapow! Kapow! I wonder how many javelins I have left. Oh. I'm out of wine. I should go fetch more. That's probably not a good idea though. I feel my speech is already beginning to blur a little bit. You gotta be fucking shitting me. Okay, what's in this village? Oh, it's Carla! Oh my god, the sexy beasts. I heard there was a fighter whose sword work was a terror to behold. I traveled a long way to see him myself, but he wasn't my brother. My brother's strokes are far more lovely. Oh my god, someone at some point must have taken a screenshot of this dialogue right here and just... Because that's very unfortunate right there. My brother's strokes are far more lovely. I would lend you my sword, but I am looking for someone. Take this. It's a poor substitute, but perhaps it will help you. What? Elysian whip? We don't need that shit. Let's go shop. That was disappointing. I don't need a fucking Elysian whip. Why'd I need that? There's going to be even more of those guys, aren't there? Yeah. Anyway, let's go check out the shop. Oh my god, this is the most boring shop I have ever seen in my life. I'm gonna sell the Elysian whip though, I don't need that. Because we don't get any flyers. Okay, seriously? A steel sword, a steel lance, a steel axe, and a steel bow? Are you being funny right now? Alright, I'll just slaughter these guys off screen. There we go. 1 bazillion bishops later, we are finally ready to take the third fort, but before we do that, let us have a little bit of a chat. Wallace!
Ah, Lady Lindis.
I wanted to thank you for fighting with us.
It's nothing. I have sworn my body and blade to Kaelin. It is my duty to aid the Lady Lindis. I was going to ask you how the Knights of Kaelin have been doing. Have they been following the training courses in my Manual of Knightly Prowess?
Yes, they're all giving it their best. All except that one crazy course in which they're supposed to circle the domain at top speed.
What? Those weak-bellied wimps. How many times did I explain? Leave out one of the drills in the manual, and all the good it has done will be for naught.
But they're only human. Running full speed around the domain is impossible.
With an iron will, nothing is impossible, my lady. At best I circled the domain twice, in armor.
You can't set one person as a standard for all, especially one such as exceptional as yourself.
Nonsense! Lord Hassard dismounted and ran the 3 laps with me, he did.
Wallace, you knew my father?
I knew him well. I knew Lord Hassard well, for he was my rival in all things.
Tell me about my father. Oh, we're gonna talk about Lynn's father. Well, that's fucking great. Alright, well, anyway, let us end the chapter. First, let's turn back the animations on. It was a nice breeze of a chapter. Guess I don't mind it now. This every now and then.
That's number 3. That should seal the victory for us. That's it. It's finished. You're not nearly as good enough to trap us.
I don't think I read that out correctly. We should have listened to Elliowood. We should have gone towards the palace and avoided this trap.
No sense in worrying about it now. What we need to worry about is where we go from here.
Now you try and talk sense? You're really something else, Hector.
Can't hold a candle to you, though.
What did you say? Please, both of you. Anytime we're able to weaken our foe, we've done well. Now we gotta get out of here. No telling when reinforcements might arrive.
Alright, let's go.
You're right, let's hurry. Alright, so that was chapter 25, The Crazed Beast. Hope you guys enjoyed it, though it was a little bit boring. But it might get better soon. In fact, I know it will get better soon, because there's a lot of amazing maps ahead. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this pod, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.